Jet, hello, how you guys doing? What is up? Where's my camera? There it is. Hello. Hello, Jet. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are existing, living life, and feeling good. Dude, I got home so late last night. Oh my gosh. I'm so EP. I woke up- I got home late and I woke up at like 6 still. So I'm just tired. I tried to go back to sleep for like a couple hours and I couldn't, and I was just like, ah! But it is what it is. Eric Newton, hello! Sign on, your local soccer club won today's match, so we good. Oh, wait, congrats! Yippee! Party animal? I was at a baseball game and the train took a while getting back home. Train took forever. Got home at like 1. Capture card! Why, every time? You know what time I normally sleep? Like 11. Being out that late hurt me. Capture card, please. Alright, cool. So EP, it's EP day. Big EP day. But the drone show was pretty cool. I've never been to one. Episode yesterday. So that was cool. Alright, what do we listen to today? I think you guys have been liking the Pokopia. Let's go back to Pokopia OST. Pokopia. Okay, that's the intro. Let's shuffle this a bit. And then skip. Saffron City theme, night. Sparkling Skylands. You finally out of Oak's Lab after 45 hours? Oh, yeah! Congrats! W! Wait, W soccer game and W out of Oak's Lab? That is sick. 12-hour stream for the shiny. Not today, not today. We will not be streaming next week, chat. Unless I get my stuff done early. But I'm gonna try to focus on some work stuff. And if I am able to get the video out by Saturday, like my own, then we should be able to binge. Latest would be the 26th. Like next Saturday. But latest would be the 26th. That would be the final deadline for me. Track your Switch 2 with a subpoena. Ooh! Wait, what happened to your Switch 2? I'm glad it sounds like you're getting it back, though. 4,500 encounter prediction. Yeah, 4,500. So we're gonna be doing 500 encounters today. Alright, let's see. Sorry, this is... It had to be formatted perfectly. I had to move the timer a little bit. Oh my gosh, Eric, you also got your shiny Charmander. It seems like people are getting out of the lab! Yippee! Wait, W! Wait, that's hype. That's so hype. Okay, chat, let's jump into this. I cannot hear the audio. Never mind, now I can. It's very loud. 1 second. It went from no audio to just blasting me. There we go. Get away to someone for free in St. Augustine. What the heck? Wait! You found it on Facebook. That is crazy investigation on your end. That's W. And for the people to find the detectives to find out who has it is also W. That's actually sick. Yeah, I hope all the data's still there and all is good. Alright, first encounter of the day. Let's see how we go. We're hunting for Slowpoke. I do want to get this challenge moving because I'm worried they're gonna drop some Hoenn stuff. Pokemon Worlds. With the 30th anniversary. And I'm still on this. For Hoenn, we're not gonna be doing a Nuzlocke. I mean, in the future, maybe, but first thing, for Hoenn, we're gonna be doing a Shiny Only run. It's just, for one thing, quicker. The other thing is, it's... I don't remember the game layout very well. Was that coming up? Worlds is end of the month. Escapist Dreamer, hello! The Assemble emote. Yeah, if you type Assemble in all caps, you get a funny emote on Twitch. I want that. I thought it would be a cool emote to have whenever I boot up stream, and then chat just like gathers like that with the little peepos. It's such a cute emote. I love it. There is also a scatter emote, which people can use at the end of stream or whenever they want to run. Scatter is fun too. It's just scatter all caps. Oh my gosh, dude. I cannot sleep past my bedtime. I'm so tired right now. Monksif, how you doing? I think I could sleep at my bedtime and wake up early and I'll feel better than I do, like, sleeping late and then waking up at the same time. It's so weird. Monksif, I hope you've been well, though. Oh my gosh. Kingdom Hearts on Disney Plus. I saw the picture. I did not see any other details if there was more information. That's pretty cool, though. I'm a little afraid. I feel like if they made the series maybe 10 years ago, I would be pretty excited. If they make it now, I don't know. Disney's kind of been falling off. Or they've been falling off for a while. But falling off for me, that is. I just feel like they don't make things as well as they used to. So, I don't know. I'm a little scared. Been working full time, so hard to tune into stream. Oh, no, that's so fair. It doesn't help that I stream at weird hours. I hope work's been treating you well. And if not, I'll beat them up in a video game. Whoa. Alright, chat, we're doing 500 Slowpoke encounters today. No streams next week unless we finish our stuff early. Either way, that video is going to be out either Saturday, Sunday, or the Wednesday. The following week, not this Saturday or Wednesday. But like next Saturday, the Sunday after, or Wednesday. Those are the goals. Those are the goals. Excuse me. Chat, I went to the game yesterday and I have like quite a few stories. Dude, it was like K-pop Demon Hunter night at the Giants game and no one was festive. It sucked. I was expecting people to be like all decked out in like their Demon Hunter outfits and like just having fun. But no, people were just wearing their boring old like Giants outfits. They were just watching the game. There are like only a few people who dressed up. And most of them were like kids who just really enjoyed it. Like there are a few families who like brought their kid who like obviously very much love K-pop demon hunters. I'm like, oh, that's cute. And there are people who are very much just there for the game, which is like, you know, it's baseball, that's fine. But I just wanted it to feel festive, you know? It didn't feel as eventful as, like, when I went to the Dodgers game for the Yoshi bobblehead. Dude, there's so many outfits. People were decked out in Mario outfits and Yoshi outfits. There was this person with a Yoshi on their hat. I was like, dude, that's so cool. No one did that for the Giants. This is why their team's losing. They have no spirit for their events. Anyway, it was very fun. It was very fun. Stadium prices are gross, though. I will always reiterate how terrible stadium prices are. Thank you for the good luck, George. Thank you. I'm a believer. If it shines now, we can very much... I think I'm actually just gonna skip Articuno straight up. It would be a fun hunt, but... I want it for B team. And... I kind of just want to try to dive in with A team, hoping A team will be enough. Lamb, would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? This is like the freaking Minecraft story mode where it's like, would you rather fight... What was it, like... one big giant zombie or 100 tiny chickens? Something like that. And then whatever you answered, the person just like... the person judged you. It was kind of like a moral alignment thing. So I don't think I could answer this because I kind of know the better, more respectable pick. But none of them are evil, so that's a trick question. Neither. Neither are evil. Yeah, generally, I try not to have rumors in chat, but it's just been so hard to avoid. I saw those on my timeline, like all over my timeline the other day too. So it said soon, which is why I want to get this done. But I'm trying to get the first video out beforehand, so we'll see. But as soon as Hoenn drops, we'll be binging that. And hopefully I can finish this by then. I'm trying to binge this before, hopefully get Slowpoke into Slowbro, and then just wrap up the challenge. But yeah, I will say the Hoenn one is fine to mention now, but try to avoid rumors and leaks in chat, because I'm one to avoid them. This is like my selfish request. But the Hoenn stuff is fine, because again, it's just really hard to dodge. But other stuff, I don't know, some other stuff may be hard to dodge, but I guess it's like, if I bring it up, it may be okay. But if I don't bring it up, maybe play it safe. Because I'm just not one for leaks and rumors. I feel like it takes the fun out of the announcement hype, you know? But that's me. That's me. Gold, silver, crystal. I'm sure they will in due time. I mean, they're focusing on GBA. I'm sure they're gonna drop, like, 3DS not 3DS, sorry. After this, they might drop DS, but slowly. Maybe in the next couple of years. Because that's a whole nother bag of worms. And if they're shutting down Bank, I think they're trying to just add everything to Switch. But for Retro, I think they're gonna try to implement Retro, like, Game Boy Color at some point, but they're probably gonna focus on what they haven't already added. from like 3DS. Ow. Got Shiny Ultra today? Nice! Congrats! You would skip Articuno? I actually don't think Articuno would take long. Unless I get, like, go like, pretty over odds. But I'm gonna skip Articuno, just because I really think I'm packed for time and I want to edit down the second run video, too. As Hoenn comes out. And catch up with my other videos, because, ooh, I am so behind. Ba-da-na-na-na. I'm hoping they wait till October, though. If the rumors are true, I hope they wait till October. If that drops on my birthday, I'm actually gonna... I mean, that'd be awesome. But my birthday in September would be... I'd be like, oh, that's cool, but also please wait. I need to finish this! We gotta finish this, And with no streams next week to focus on the video, it's gonna absolutely just be like a ooh, you know? Like a ooh. Anyway, chat, happy... What day is it? Saturday now? Happy Saturday. What are you guys up to? On your good old weekend. Some of you guys might be on Sunday even, I don't know. Time zones are weird. But yeah, chat, we have like... I have so many things lined up for the coming months. Like, if Hoenn drops, unfortunately I would have to pause, like, the branch out stuff a little bit. Maybe do some one-off things as a short... Like, any short stuff. Short things, we can run those in between. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If I did hunt Articuno, I think that would take me like 2 weeks at most. Yeah, assuming that like I'm at around like average odds. If it goes like incredibly over odds though, it's not ideal. But I also, dude, I have to consider my freaking Google Drive storage. I'm like 8 terabytes out of 10. And I really gotta just... I gotta clear some space. Okay, I think I'm slowly waking up. I'm slowly waking up. I've been up for like 4 hours. 5 hours. But now I'm like, okay, now I get the stream energy. You have a whole data center there? Nah, the data center is so much more than mine. Oh my gosh, dude. That was another thing I wanted to say. Walking through San Francisco, dude, every billboard was like an AI ad. Oh my gosh, it was so sad. Back in my day, those billboards had whimsy and occasionally whiskey. But like, they were so different. Now everything is like some AI generated billboard for an AI ad. I'm like, no. I was so sad. What happened to the city I kind of appreciated? I think as a tool, again, as a tool, it's like fine. But like the fact that it's just like everywhere and being pushed and it's just like such a lucrative thing is crazy. I just feel like people who, like, not everyone, but like a lot of people who use it just use it for the wrong reason. You know? It's silly. It's very silly. And it was so strange, like, walking through. I was also walking by a bunch of buildings, because I was just walking through, downtown. And I was like, oh, I remember I was, like, trying to look for a job in programming, and I applied to this place, Just, like, walking through all the places I got rejected from. And then I just stood there like, what if I just stood there until the next business day? And they're like, hello, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I applied like 6 years ago. I'm just waiting to see. I wonder if the application went through. Well, I'm waiting to hear back. Thanks. Anyway, K-pop Demon Hunter Night was awesome. That was very, very fun. Very cool. I'm blurry now, my bad. Hello? Daniel Chapstick, how you doing? Sorry, I'm trying to refocus the camera. Hello? But what is up? What is the haps? Why is the camera? Hello? Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks great. Chad, do you have any weekend plans? I want to hear all about your weekend plans. My weekend plans are editing. Dude, I really think that video is gonna be so good. I'm telling you, every time there's like a big gap between uploads, it feels like the production quality just goes up. However, the writing, I wish I was better with the writing part. When I was done with my script, I was like, oh, this is the best script I've ever made. And then as I went through it, like editing, I'm like, nah, this could be better. But maybe I'm being overly critical. It's pretty easy to be overly critical of what you make. Unless you're like a narcissist. Crazy days where you're hanging on by a thread. We take those, we take those. Oh, living on a prayer, take my hand. Halfway there. Whoa. You're dealing with bronchitis, so you might be playing some FireRed in between naps. Ooh. Well, I hope you feel better. I hope that recovers soon. I don't know what the treatment is for that, but definitely take care and rest up. That's always good. Mocha Cola, how you doing? On my end, I'm pretty good. I'm still, dude, I'm so incredibly Eevee today. More than yesterday, but I got home a little late. And then I woke up early because I couldn't sleep. Me issue. You know, I will say though, lately I've been able to sleep through the nights pretty well. I don't really wake up in the middle of the night anymore. And then wake up in like a cold sweat. Not a cold sweat, but yeah, I just don't randomly wake up anymore, which is pretty nice. Shiny time! Come on, Slowpoke. You can do it! You can shine! Also, I changed the alert thing at the top to be anonymous followers. So that may not show the follower feature anymore. But it will show like bits and subs and raids and... I used to have super chats, but I didn't like having like the money stuff on top because it felt like I was just... I don't know, it felt like I was like asking for money. But trust me, it's gonna be on 4,321. Yo, I'm down for that. Have you done the Shiny Only Let's Go bid? I've had that in my queue for a few years. I haven't done it yet, though. I've had that on my queue for a while. I'm super down for 4,321, though. The decreasing numbers, sequential, I'm super down. Or it can show up right now. No, that's okay. Never mind. We'll know when we see it. Oh, this was level 32! Cool. Dude, imagine the shiny Slowpoke we find ends up being like level 40 and we have so much trouble catching it. And it takes down my team. That would actually be terrible. That would be awful, dude. I do have sleep powder though. Compound Ice Sleep Powder Butterfree. That's pretty good. I'm really glad we have this Butterfree this run. Beedrill, I think the last run could have done some stuff, but Butterfree just seems way more, like, it seems like it has more utility, you know? A shiny that kills one of yours, it's a fair trade. It would be a fair trade. I kind of do wish, though. I hope I keep Butterfree for a good while longer. If I were to lose a Pokemon on this team... If I had to pick one... No, I do need Hypno. Hypno is, like, atrociously bad because it's a physical attacker Hypno for some reason. I unfortunately did not EV train it very well. But it has Thief. That's why it has the weird attack EVs. But I do need Thief for item grinding. Or like, yeah, item grinding and selling. But I think by around then I could probably Versus Seeker a bit more. And at least like level up and farm money. The thing is that we don't have amulet coins, so it's gonna take a hot minute. So I'd prefer to keep Thief just in case we need the money. Cause oh my gosh, we're gonna need so much for the freaking TMs in the game corner. They're so expensive, dude. When's the next time Pokemon's gonna release a spin-off game? I know they just dropped like Champions and... But I feel like they've been mostly focusing on mobile apps. What happened to like Mystery Dungeon and Ranger? I miss those whimsical premises. Dude, Switch 2 mouse cursor controls would be so funny. Pokemon Ranger like this. Yeah, Pokemon Pinball? There are so many good spin-off games. I haven't touched pinball in so long. Hey You Pikachu would be so hype. I actually think the last thing they did was new Pokemon Snap, right? As a spin-off? Am I wrong on that? I think there's another one that came out around the same time. Pokemon DX, Mystery Dungeon DX, but I think that was before. Yeah, I would love a new Mystery Dungeon. Those are like the best Pokemon spin-off games. Is new Pokemon Snap actually the newest like spin-off on console? And not like a mobile game? I guess they had Pokemon Quest, but it's like an autoplay. That's an autoplayer. It's basically a mobile game. Want a Pokemon game where you can play through the story, passing from generation to generation, and expanding across all the continents. That is the dream. I think that's a lot of people's like high requests, but it's just... I guess it's just so much content. A Switch 2 should be able to handle it, but it's so much that... I don't know. I could see them doing something similar in Pokopia, where they dropped each, like, region, and then you fix it, because I don't imagine them dropping a Pokopia 2. I can imagine a few premises, but it seems a little... like, this is the setup, and then they add DLC for the regions. So I could see it close to that, but with the main mechanics, I would love if they had some sort of, like, region traveling. Like how Kanto and Johto were both, like, combined. I'm sure they could, but it's also, like... I think it's such a big project. It would be such a big project that I don't know if they would be willing to do that, because they love dropping games, like, every year. I do like Pokemon Puzzle League. Pokemon Puzzle League was pretty fun. Wait, I actually want to look at all the Pokemon spin-off games. Because I actually think it was new Pokemon Snap being the latest. Oh, Detective Pikachu 2. Right. Oh, Pokopia. That is one. That is one. We were just talking about that one. But that is the latest, like, spin-off, because that one's like a life simulator. It's not really a mobile game. They don't really have it on mobile. I like how we're talking about Pokopia and I just forgot to list it. But before Pokopia, it was... Okay, wait, here's the order. Wait, is this an order? No. No, it is not. Froggy Teacup, how you doing? Remember how amazing it was to play Gold and Silver go back to Kanto? Honestly, that was W. Granted, they did expect it to be the last region. So it made sense. And then Hoenn, it was like, oh, we're gonna keep going with it. And then they kind of just kept going with it. And now it's the biggest franchise at the moment. Which is crazy. But yeah, it was very magical. I do wish they could do that again, but I think it would be quite a big project. Which is why I'm like, I'm skeptical of them ever doing it, but it would be so cool. Why no stream this coming week? Editing. Lots of editing. I'm trying to get the video out by Saturday. So it's gonna be a big editing week, and I also have incoming work, so so it's gonna be a big binge fest. And I was like, I gotta cut something. I think stream, it wouldn't hurt to not stream for a bit so that we can binge like crazy after the video. But the big thing is actually just making sure the video is out. Yeah, Shiny Lugia, you pick what's next, Ho-Oh or Deoxys? I'd say Ho-Oh. I mean, Deoxys is pretty cool, but you're already on the island, like, might as well. You got like half the ticket. Time redeemed your hunt, let's go! W. I've also never gotten a Ho-Oh before, or a Deoxys, but I don't know. Ho-Oh's just been so, like, Ho-Oh's eluded me. So it is a shiny that interests me the most. Despite Deoxys being right there too. Pokemon spin-off games list. But yeah, I want to make sure I have enough time. DA hunt it? Nah, I mean, I could have. The thing was that I had Shield, and then I wasn't doing it online when I made that video. So I just had whatever I had in Shield. But in the future, we'll do some DAs with chat sometime. I would like to do that. What was I talking about? We were talking about, before that, we were talking about, we're talking about spin-off games, so I'm gonna hold that for now. We're talking about stream. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure the video's out, and I'm just make sure I want to make sure the video's out, and I'm not like rushing it quality-wise, you know? Requesting us to do it offline. No, it's cool. I mean, DAs, I just don't know when we'll be able to do it. I know I can do it, I just don't know when. So I've just been. That's why Ho-Oh's been eluding me, because I've had Shield, and I'm just doing a bunch of other things. It is an option. I'm pretty sure I have it saved from chat, actually, from whenever we actually did those. I have Groudon and Ho-Oh saved from chat. I just haven't kept hunting them. But whenever we run them together, I'd be down to do them with chat. Not as a video, though. I think the premise I have for the DA, like part 2, would be too long. Randy, how you doing? Like, so long it would take like 1,000 hours. It's pretty bad. One was like 500 hours, but I'm like, I did 500 hours in the span of 6 months. That was very, very slow. One, I think, would take like 2,000 hours. I actually have 3 ideas. Andrew, how you doing? 6 sessions this week from DA. Oh, nice. That's actually pretty good luck. I feel like a week for me was pretty slow. What's your quickest shiny thus far? Oh, for this challenge or for this run? Because for this run, it gets exclamation point shiny. For this challenge, I think it was the Weedle. Because I don't remember the quickest shiny in this run, to be honest. It might have been Magikarp, but I don't know. But yeah, I would like to do the Ho-Oh hunts. One day we'll do them with chat. One day. I have I was saying I have a few DA videos, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna do them. Just because it takes too long. So I think just casual DAs with chat would be fun. I need to continue the Legend ZA Shiny Living Dex because I really want a Shiny Latios, dude. I've never gotten a Shiny Latios. You know, growing up, I always had, like, the right box art, so having Shield was, like, not ideal because I already have a lot of the Pokemon, like, from that. Like, I've grown up with the Pokemon from, like, with what Shield offered me. So, like, Lugia, Kyogre. I never Shiny Hunted them, really. But I never really had a chance to get the left box legendaries. Having Shield either. And again, I could get them from like chat, I could get them from the Discord, but I don't know. I don't really want to jump into a Discord and ask. Especially because I feel like I don't have much to offer. to trade, to help someone back. Favorite legendary? I don't know if I have one, honestly. It could be Rayquaza. But I don't know. I'm kind of go with the flow. Like, as a kid growing up, I just liked every legendary. But I don't know if I had a favorite. It would be between, like, Gen 1 through 3, though. I think anything further than that, I'm like, nah. Or I'm neutral with them, you know? I remember, as a kid, though, I remember seeing Zekrom and Reshiram, and I was like, damn, Zekrom is butt ugly. But I still got Pokemon White, so I got Zekrom. And... No, I grew to appreciate Zekrom more. But as a kid, I thought Zekrom was butt ugly. Giratina's cool too. But I don't know if it's like my style. You never Kyogre Path and Sword. Kyogre is so hard to beat, dude. I think you actually need like human teammates for that one, because oof. I've run a few Kyogre raids. I think I beat like 1 out of like 7. With NPCs. The NPCs were goofy, you know? He might just RNG and BDSP instead? Nah, that's fair, that's fair. It is a tough fight. The fact that it has, well, it's a Dynamax raid. It can go over abilities, so even if you have Storm Drain, it could just skip over it. It rains like crazy. Their water type moves are insane. It's such a crazy Pokemon. The battle. Like, I'd say it compares to Zygarde in some aspects. Not as crazy as Zygarde, but it's still a pretty intense one. Currently doing a Soul Silver run with Totodile holding Everstone. Ooh! Baby forever. Baby forever Totodile. You know, chat, I was thinking about it. I think all of July I just stayed inside. I don't think I really hung out with anyone in July. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, post-event, like riding that high. With homies. It was like girls' night. It was so fun, dude. So I kind of just looking back on that as I sit here running and like circling the water. But I think me not going out much has actually increased my anxiety. I was so bad with my anxiety last night. Like, on my way there, I had to take the train. And I was just so afraid to go through the tunnel. Which, like, I knew it wouldn't hurt me. I rationalized it, like, I've literally been through here multiple times. I was here, like, 2 months ago, and it did not bother me. Why am I afraid of this tunnel? I think my anxiety was just so bad yesterday. And then on my way home, it was just, like, really late, and past my curfew, and I was like, a little anxious. Because I was like, dog, I'll be sleeping right now. And then when it was like past my bedtime, I was like, fine. I don't know. It was weird. Anxiety's weird. But it was a good time. It was a good time otherwise. Like... Like, I got to watch a baseball game for a team that, like... I think I would have been more into watching the game if it was the Dodgers. Not gonna lie. I was kind of just, like... half paying attention to the game. And... I don't think I cared for either of the teams. I think the last time I went, I was watching, like, the Giants versus Mets. And I was, honestly, I think I was like, oh, go Mets, let's go. I just wasn't into the Giants playing. And then they were playing the Rockies last night, so I just wasn't interested. Atlas, how you doing? Sometimes peace at home alone is the best. Yeah, if you're there for too long, though, like, just alone, I think you kinda... If you're there for if you're too alone for too long, yeah, I think it can be a little too much of it. Where, like, for me, if I go out, I get a little anxious. Or socially awkward. Or both. Like, the last time I went out, I wasn't anxious at all, but I was definitely socially awkward. This time, I was not socially awkward, but I was so anxious. In all your years you've played these, you don't think you ever knew Slowpoke was in this pond? To be fair, it is Vermilion City, and you kind of don't need surf for... You don't get surf
Atlas
until late
200
game.
grams cheered. X1. I think you made an error in the notification message. You said no stream next week, but you'll be with us the next day. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. Phone call for Plankton. And the next day,
call for
and
Plankton.
the next day.
Phone call for you, Mr. Plankton. Yeah, I do want to stream, but I just think it's more efficient if I just binge the video editing part. Get that out, and we binge streaming. That way we have less uptime, or less, like, setup time. More time to just go and encounter, you know? We're already in the groove, we're in the flow, we can chat. Like, we can binge. Can always video call friends when home alone for middle ground. You need friends to do that. You think I have friends? In order to call a friend, you first have to have a friend. Hold up, having some issues. So am I! No, I know you're booting at the TAs. We are your side pieces? I wouldn't call you guys that. I don't want to call you guys side pieces. That sounds mean. Oh my gosh, they dropped Hoenn so... If that rumor's true, they were dropping Hoenn so soon. But also not too soon. It's a good amount of time. I just need give me 2 more months. If it's October, that's perfect. If it's September, no. I can't. Worlds happens on like the 30th, and they're like, we're gonna release it in like 3 days, September 2nd, my birthday. I'm gonna go crazy. If it's halfway through September, I think that's fine. Weeboo, how you doing? Shiny, it's going well. It's going pretty well. Nothing yet, but once we're done with the Slowpoke, I think we skip Articuno. I wanted to hunt Articuno for the entire challenge, but I think it's fine to skip it, considering how time is of the essence if Hoenn is dropping soon. But yeah, things are going good. Things are chill. I hope we make it through this time, though. I think A-Team's gonna look pretty good overall. Slowbro's gonna go crazy. I think for Agatha, we can also send out Snorlax. Snorlax is gonna be able to handle Agatha pretty well. I mean, some of her team is like poison type too. Agatha. Hopefully you can get it soon then. Thank you.
Atlas 200 grams cheered. X1.
Thanks for the bit.
Chat, I don't know how to break it to you, but unfortunately we are just Liam's side pieces. I mean L.
L? What? Wait a minute. Oh, I haven't lost yet. Well, thank you for the good luck, Weeboo. Thank you. I'm also trying to get more organized for, like, long-term stuff. I think I have things organized, but I did not account for the Hoenn stuff. And then I re-accounted things for the Hoenn stuff, so now I have 2 things for scenarios. But it does make, like, the branch-out thing a bit tougher. Who are you counting on against the rival at the Elite Four? We'll figure that out later. I think I have a pretty good idea on the team, but I don't want to say because I'm not going to remember. I don't want to say yet. I feel like it's too much brain power to figure it out and only to forget and then try to replan later. Because these hunts could go for a while. Like I think what I realized in run 1, I had come up with a plan, and then I would forget the plan, and then I would go to the next area, and I would do the same plan, or with like slight adjustments, because I forgot that I said I would do X or Y. And run 2, it's the same thing with the moves. So I wrote down the moves after I caught the Pokemon. But even right now, off the top of my head, I don't remember what I wanted to teach Dragonite. But it's in my notes somewhere. Hello, Christian Sink! Thank you for the lurk. Thank you. Like the challenge is finding the shiny and also remembering what you want to do between each fight. Like, you kind of just fall out of flow because you're here for so long. And then you kind of get anxious when you get back into it because you're like, oh, there's gonna be another fight soon. I haven't fought in a while. Like, shiny hunts are safe zone. And when you're out of it, you're like, oh, what was I doing? It's so weird. This challenge is just weird. But it's fun. The challenge is finding shinies and remembering what you're trying to do with the shinies between each hunt. Like movesets, team comp, dynamics. It's so weird.
Atlas 200 grams cheered. X1. I thought we were your safe zone, but I guess not.
Safe zone? Ew! Yuck! No. No one's my safe zone. Not even me. If you had to choose between chat and getting a shiny Slowpoke in 20 encounters, where would you choose? A shiny Slowpoke, duh. Like, who do you think I am? Chat is hanging over a pit of lava? Ah, Slowpoke? I need that. If I was hanging over a pit of lava and there was a shiny Pokemon next to me, I know like 90% of you guys would drop me in. Oh my gosh! Wow, it's crazy! I can't believe it happened!
Atlas 200 grams cheered.
Chat, look!
X1 plays emotions from Pokemon X and Y.
It's not shiny. What? Counter? Oh my god. Chopped off. You fell for it when you saw it in the corner of your eye. Oh, my bad. I mean, just as I planned. Slowpoke. Slowpoke. Losing it. Hello. Fell for it too. Oh my bad. Just as I planned. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Chat, is there something wrong with me? Is there something wrong with my aura? Because yesterday- sorry, I should share the story. Yesterday, I was waiting outside the stadium gate for some friends, because I had the tickets, so I didn't want to, like, go to my seat, then wait, and then come back down to grab them, then go back to my seat, which is, like, on the 3rd floor of the stadium. So I'm, like, waiting outside the gate. And this guy who works at the stadium is, like, guiding people and answering people's questions and stuff. And this person...
Atlas 200 grams cheered. X1, Dodgers or Yankees?
And this person was sitting next to me. It was a Giants game. This person was sitting next to me, and this guy who was the employee, walk over like, "Hey, like, you waiting out here for someone?" And then they're like, "Yeah, like, waiting for my friends. They have the tickets." And he was like, "Oh, that sucks." And they're like having a full-on discussion, and then he walks by me and stares at me like, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he walks away. Like, I thought he would ask me the same question. I was excited. He had so much charisma. Sorry, please continue. No, you're good. You're good. The TGS is there for, like, you know, for engagement. But I was just like, I lose my train of thought, so I tried to stick with it. So I tried to stick with that train of thought. You're good though. No need to apologize. Like, if TGS was a problem, I would remove it. But was there something wrong with me and my aura? Cause why did this guy go like, "Hey, what's up?" to the person next to me, and then walked down the line next to me and said, "You good?" Like, what the heck? He's either having a good time with his friends or he wanted to look cool. It was only him! He didn't even know the person! He was working! He had no friends around. Like, we were both strangers to him, and one of the people, the other person, he was like, yeah, what's up? And for me, he's like, you good? Maybe the other person familiar? No, it's okay. You can say I have L aura. That's fine. I see you're trying to, like, validate that experience. Nah, I just have L aura. I understand.
Atlas 200 grams cheered. X1. Who's Laura?
For bits, I'm sorry, I was like thinking about earlier. I think for bits in general, or like TTS, in general, I think, I need to get into the habit of keeping my train of thought, because I always forget. And I've realized that other streamers also do that too, where they try to keep their train of thought after the TTS. I've also been meaning to shorten it, so that it's not, saying the name every time. Because I think it's cool to say the name, but I do want it to be shorter, so it's just like the TTS message. But then I want to get back to the message later. Because it's like a train of thought thing. Again, I don't think TTS is like an issue, but I need to get into the habit of keeping my train of thought and then getting back to the TTS later. You got brush around Poke Rogue? Nice! Oh, I forgot to poll yesterday, or 2 days ago. With TTS. The bit thing, it's text-to-speech. Red Herum. I know what you're trying to say. You're good, you're good. Keldeo? Oh, Keldeo's cool. I like Keldeo's design a lot. I think the fact that I haven't watched the movie is really nice too, because apparently you guys say that Keldeo's really annoying in the movie. I've not watched it. I stopped watching after Arcee's Jewel of Life, I think. Gen 5 when they dropped like those two split movies that you had to pick. I didn't watch either because it was too stressful, and they were the same movie, just like with different Pokemon and different characters. It was the same exact movie though. And maybe even flipped. Which I think was a cool concept, but it was a bit strange. And a little intimidating. But again, I think it was a pretty cool concept. Dude, imagine that worked out and then suddenly Pokemon just had like version exclusive movies. I can see that being a thing. Do you know if it's possible to use Fun Voices for TDS? Yeah, we used to. But it stopped working. It used to be like a channel point thing. I swapped it to bits only. And then I stopped using it for a while because of some reason. I forgot what. But it wasn't very consistent, so I'm trying to run some other TTS software, but I haven't been able to set it up because I've been too busy. Louis, how you doing? Hello! Well, yeah, we used to have SpongeBob, like 2 years ago. I've seen the stream since you were still trying to get the starter. Oh, I remember you, Cameron! Hope you're doing well! You two put it in front of you again? Hey! We're almost done. I think this is gonna be our last hunt. We're gonna have 2 left, but I'm just gonna make this our last one. Last one would have been like The other one would have been Articuno, but we're gonna scrap that because I wasn't gonna use Articuno for the Elite Four anyway. It was just gonna be for fun hunt. Doing well. I'm glad to hear. Ba, ba, ba. RJ, how you doing? TikTok goes to Croc. Is this like a Disney reference? Oh, Peter Pan. Oh. It sounds like a, Princess and the Frog kind of vibe with but like the bunny from Alice in Wonderland's there. The Croc that chases Captain Hook. I've not watched Peter Pan, I'm sorry. Chat, I have not seen that many Disney movies. I've only seen like Little Mermaid and Lion King. As a kid, I saw Little Mermaid, and as a teenager in high school, my friend showed me Lion King. Have I seen the other ones? I've seen Princess and the Frog. I've never seen Alice in Wonderland, never seen Peter Pan, never seen Pinocchio, never seen Aladdin. Oh, I've seen Mulan! Asian representation. When will my reflection show who I am inside?
Atlas 200 grams cheered. X1. You would not believe your eyes. If 10 million fireflies lit up the world before Slowpoke shined.
Dude, if fireflies showed up and then Slowpoke shined, that'd be so beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I'm super uncultured with anything. Like, movies. I'm so bad with movies. Excuse me. I've never seen Cinderella, but I kind of get the idea at this point. Kind of heard enough of the cultural references to be like, oh, I get it now. I mixed up Cinderella and Snow White a lot, though. Which Disney movie would you say is, like, a must-see? I've seen Lilo and Stitch. That one was very good. I like Lilo and Stitch. There's no place I'd rather be. I'm surfing the sunset beyond the horizon. A wild coaster ride. I've seen Lion King. That one's good. But I did not watch it for the longest time. My friend had to show me. They were like, you've never seen Lion King? And I was like, no. So I went over to their house and we watched Lion King. But I've only seen it once. I did not watch it twice. Oh, what number? Hello? Okay, that was 200. That's 201 now. Sorry. Wait, we got a streak of 420. We're 4,200. So be shiny on the next one? Ooh, please, please, please. Come on, Slowpoke, you can do it. Weeds and hello! Could finally keep going forward. You're on Route 6-2 for Meowth, Bellsprout, or Pidgey. Finally, your second shiny after Charmander was after 85
Atlas
hours. And
200 grams
35
cheered.
hours.
X1. If
Iron
we're
10
talking
hours
the
for Route 6.
pre-CGI era, Snow White, Alice in Wonderland, Lion King, Tarzan, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the Frog.
I'm glad you're like getting your shinies through all that. The Charmander taking like 85 and Spearow after 30. Dude, Spearow like hates people. I'm telling you, that guy just shows up after a while. Actually, 35 hours is not bad. I think mine took like 70. But that's still like nearing odds, right? Like pretty close to odds. I don't know, Tarzan I think would make me sad. Alice in Wonderland... If I'm pre-CGI era? I don't know, I mean, is there any, like, CGI era that's even good? Like... For Disney? I think anything that's good Disney is from 2005 and before. Maybe 2010. Pixar stuff? That's more Pixar though than Disney. I actually consider those to be different factions. I think that's like cheating. It's like the company that doesn't make the product buys the company that does, and then I don't think that's like Disney making it. Besides, like, maybe funding for, like, later things. But yeah. Like, I feel like the umbrella of Pixar is still Pixar, rather than Disney. If anything, Disney's kind of, like, killing Pixar, in my opinion. Pixar still does really good stuff, but I don't know. Disney's just weird. Toy Story was the goat of CGI era. Toy Story came out before Scary Godmother. And some CGI, like Jimmy Neutron, it was funky. Pixar was like really ahead of their time. There hasn't really been like a revolution in animation since Pixar for a while. There hadn't been one until I think Spider-Verse. I think Spider-Verse established such a unique animation style that it's really hitting. So they did the same thing with like, what's that? Nimona? I think Nimona was animated by them, but K-pop Demon Hunters too. Charmander you didn't count. Rattata was after 85 hours. Oh, I misread. Sorry. Sorry about that. Well, being free from Rattata after 85. You now have 3. Hey, it's like whittling down, though. It's whittling down for the shinies. That's good. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a Disney hater right now. I just feel like they've been falling off. Or not, maybe not a little bit. Maybe like a big hater. It used to be so whimsical. Yeah, 90s was good. I think 2000s was fine. Like most of the 2000s. 2010s. 2010s onwards was a little eh. And then 2020 onwards is like eh. In my opinion. The Giant Spearow was at least your non-favorite shinies. Yeah, no, I feel that. I mean, I like my shinies, but it's never the one you want, you know? But at some point, you'll eventually get the one you want, right? But yeah, I did not get a lot of my targets that were not soft resets. I'm just glad I got Butterfree. That's like the only target I've gotten that I wanted. But it was like a 50%, so. The last one I got it at, I did not get it with, I got a 45% over it, which I think that's not bad. Every Disney movie nowadays are Shrek? Like Shrek? I don't know. I feel like the live action direction is just, like, not great. I mean, some of them I'm sure are fine. But there was just so much magic in the hand-drawn animations. And I know that's not, like, the meta anymore. Now it's more so 3D animation. Or very easy to puppeteer, like, 2D animation. Like, I mean, Titans Go is Cartoon Network, but they do keep pumping out episodes because it's a very low budget show. You learned to love your shinies, that's how you became a Whismur and Tentacle fan? That's W.
Atlas 200 grams cheered. X1. So older KH games had Disney Renaissance movie worlds, and now KH has the Pixar movie worlds.
That is pretty hype. I do think that's pretty cool. But again, I don't know, like, Disney's just so weird. I think their decisions for, like, what stays in the script and what goes is just so funky. Because I feel like the creative liberties that Pixar used to take are so limited by Disney now. They can still, like, run the premise and stuff, but they will scrap anything that feels too progressive. Or if the story plot is, like, just not in line with, like, what Disney wants. There's just something about playing older games, right? It hits. Live action remakes have so much CGI that they practically are animated, just with less life. Yeah. It's so weird, because the live action stuff, like, you'd imagine live action should have life, because it's, like, live. But there's just something unique about the hand-drawn drawings from, like, the 90s. And maybe it's, like, me being older and being a boomer. But it really does feel like it's more like a corporate shill and output of content, rather than the love of the game. It's like so manufactured now for other things. And then in the past it was just like, yeah, this could really be anything. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to, like, break out of and expand off of the creativity. But I feel like the direction of just, like, I don't know, the direction just feels off, you know? reset for a starter, is it good to move around sometimes and reset? You feel like you've been paranoid that you're always seeing the same nature? No, just look at the stats. The stats should always be different. I get the similar natures a lot, but it's still rolling as long as the stats are different. Always look at the stats. If any of the stats are like too similar, if you have like similar nature, like if they're exactly the same, then that could be a thing, but it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I think it's fair to be paranoid though, because if you're doing something for so long, you just start thinking about like, am I doing this wrong? Like, but you're doing it right. It's just a little intimidating until you get it. You're technically a zoomer though. I think you made the cutoff. Oh. Oh no, I definitely am not a boomer. I'm not that age. Millennial or zoomer though? I'm a mix for sure. Like culturally, I think I leaned more towards zoomer, but I do have some millennial ticks. You're 80 hours into the reset and you were not counting, but now you kind of wish you had been. I think you're at like 13,000 encounters, at least. 13,000 to 15,000. You were watching Speed Racer yesterday and it's better than a lot of the shows now. Yeah. I think some good stuff can still be made, but it's definitely just more so output to just put something out, you know? Oops.
Atlas 200 grams.
But there's
cheers.
definitely less of like...
X1. Team in the middle sweet spot as well. It makes it tough to vibe purely with millennials or vibe with purely zoomers.
Definitely less of, everything being, like, a gem. I mean, honestly, there's so much content now that it's incredibly saturated, where it could be pretty overwhelming too. So I think people just, like, hope something hits, or just will put something out and hope that it can generate something. I think Netflix goes off of more content on the stuff, even if it's, like, okay. It'll at least get people, like, talking or, like, working on the... or, like, subscribed to their service. So, there's not really a loss if they greenlight an okay movie. If they greenlight, like, an amazing movie, that's the best, but they'll definitely try to shut down anything that they perceive as not good. But I think that's why so many okay... average movies make it through now. It's more so just to keep people watching. If it's their cup of tea. Rather than unique or... out there. If that makes sense. That's what I'm imagining, at least. What's that movie thing? Cinemark? Like, they drop holiday movies from time to time? Just to put something out? And it's like, always a silly movie that isn't meant to be incredibly good, but it's kind of like trash TV. That's what I'm imagining. Like, people will watch because they know the brand too. Or expect, like, those silly slop movies. I don't know, it's strange. I don't know if they've had, like, a banger, but that's what I heard. As someone who's not very aware of movies. But yeah, for the Charmander, I think 13 to 15,000 is not bad still. Like, you're not quite double over odds yet. It's just a matter of, like, hoping. There are people who have gone many an hours hunting, but those are, like, outliers. There are people who have gone in a few, and those are outliers. Like, I think you're still within the range of this happens quite often, unfortunately. So I hope we get it soon. Is Charmander really, really bad about going over? It just depends on luck. Like, if you think about it in terms of, like, 1 in 8,192 odds, you're over odds, but it's like flipping, it's like rolling a dice. Rolling a die with, 8,192 sides. Odds of you landing on the specific number that you want is really tough. You still on this run? Yeah, we're almost done, though. This is gonna be my last shiny. I'm trying to get this done by the time Hellwind drops. That's been my biggest concern. And then at some point I was like, I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I actually don't think it's gonna drop. And then I heard maybe it might drop, so. It was really hard to avoid it, though. I'm not one to look at rumors and stuff, but yeah, it was really hard to avoid. So now I'm a little worried. But we will try to get this done within, like, the next couple weeks. Because this is my last shiny. Hours, though? I think it's going to take, like, 380 if this shows up soonish. As soon as we get Slowpoke, I think we just got, like, 40 hours left. Because I need to farm money. It's like the biggest thing. I need to farm money on the, game corner. I need to get TMs, basically. And those are very expensive. And I can't run the slot machines because I don't want to get banned on Twitch. Because that could actually be a risk. So I've been farming money with Thief. And that could take a lot of time, because Dragonite needs a lot of TMs. Kaiju, how you doing? Hello! Yeah, Hallmark! Hallmark, not Cinemark. Hallmark. Those are the movies. Like, those movies are, like, not great, but they're, like, fun to watch. They're silly. I mean, some of them might have been good, but I don't know. Anyway, guess for the run finishing. I hope it's not 380. It could be like 350. It really depends on when this guy shows up. Have you ever done such shiny only run before? Have you seen many people complete such? Thanks for answer. Shiny only runs? I think they're more so common nowadays. In the past, shiny only runs weren't very common until I think there was like a boom for shiny hunting during the pandemic in 2020. But when it comes to shiny Nuzlocke, people have definitely done this before. I think there are actually more than I thought. At first I thought there was just one, but I looked it up and there are, I think, 3 for this game. So I'm not the first to do it, but it is not a common challenge. The thing with those videos, though, they definitely beat the game. So my first run attempt, did not beat the game. This run, though, hopefully we do. Hopefully. But yeah, we're talking a little about movies, we're talking about Zoomers. I'm a Zoomer-ish vibe. Is there anything else? I feel like I've lost my train of thought for a lot of things. Disney, I feel like Disney's really fell off. Are you ever gonna go back to Sword and Shield shiny hunting after this game? Maybe. I mean, in the future, I want to branch out more and not just do Pokemon. We'll still be doing shiny hunting, but I'm gonna run challenges that are just a bit shorter. Because my main thing about shiny hunting is that I love big shiny hunting challenges, but they take so long to record and upload. And I kind of just want to run some challenges that I've had on my docket for a while. And I come up with some more where I'm like, oh, that would be so fun. So I think in the end, I don't want to be known as just a Pokemon person. And then I feel like it would lead to like me being more silly goofy, and it doesn't have to be just one thing. Because I think the past couple days I realized, like, oh, I've been trying to make it too much of one thing, where I stress myself out a little bit. I don't think I was really, like, stressed. It was more so just, like, focus on this one thing, where I kind of just box myself in somewhere. But I think doing other things would be pretty much, it would be fun, TLDR. And of course it would be centered around challenges. Because I love 100% in games. I have not 100% a game in freaking forever. The last time I did it was 2019. Actually, no. Papers, Please I did, like, last year. But before Papers, Please, it was 2019. For, Odyssey. Like, Donkey Kong Bonanza, I was in the middle of, like, doing 100%, and I just stopped because I started doing some other shiny hunt. But Sword Shield, eventually we will definitely be rotating around for Pokemon games, because we're still going to be doing that. But it's a matter of when and what is coming up. Because if Gen 10 comes out, we gotta definitely prioritize that. If Hoenn comes out, we gotta prioritize that. But if there's ever a buffer in between, then I'll probably try to do some other Pokemon games or branch out a bit more. How many hours do you have across all the Pokemon games? Definitely over like 10,000. I actually don't know. Because I played like 400 hours in Diamond and Pearl as a kid. FireRed, LeafGreen, I played like maybe 5 times. So I think that's a good 100 hours through the story. I don't know, there's so many Pokemon games that it's so hard to tell. Going to for Slowpoke? Slowpoke turns into Slowbro. Slowbro is bulky. Bulk is important for Nuzlocke, and Slowbro beats like most of the Pokemon League. Yeah, sorry, I didn't really give a straightforward answer on the Pokemon Sword Shield thing. I'm trying to, like, explain my thought process in a way that's transparent, but in the end, I don't have a solid answer, but I'm trying to... I think I have things written down, and I have a general idea on what I want to do. I have 2 things laid out for if Hoenn drops these upcoming months, and if Hoenn doesn't drop, then I have things planned out that's not Pokemon, but maybe a little bit of Pokemon. Have you ever played ZA? I have! There's a video on my channel with where I play the entirety of ZA. I have 2 ZA challenges. I think it's actually my latest video for the ZA one. But, I have 2 ZA challenges I'm in the middle of that I want to finish, but if Hoenn's dropping, it might still be on pause. Like, it's a little bit in limbo right now. For a person who's not really played a Pokemon mainline game since Gen 1, which would you recommend is your favorite? I like black and white a lot, but it's not everyone's favorite. Because I think the designs, if you're not too familiar with them, may be off-putting. Because they're very different than Gen 1s. But personally, they grew on me a lot. I think they put a lot of magic and whimsy into it, and they made it in a way that it was like you're playing Gen 1 again. Like, all new Pokemon, whole new region. And then, I believe post-game you can access more Pokemon outside of Gen 5. But they wanted you to experience Pokemon like you're playing it for the first time. As though you're playing Pokemon for the first time. So, I'd say Gen 5, but it is a little funky. A little funky of a suggestion. Because I think everyone's taste palettes are different. But yeah, if, pretty much the plan is if Hoenn drops, we're gonna focus on Hoenn. If Hoenn does not, we're gonna try to finish the ZA stuff and branch out a little. For a month. Mostly try to finish those up, though, because it's been a hot minute. I think the no damage run is gonna be so cool, too. Dude, there's this one Urbane fight. Oh! It was so good. Because I thought I was stuck. I thought I was, like, locked. But then I realized there's an exploit, and I was like, ooh, okay. Not an exploit, but there is a way around it. Because I was worried I wouldn't be able to beat his Pokemon. Mine were a little under level. But I think it would be a good video. And I do think it's a fun challenge. Ruby Sapphire Emerald drops for your birthday. That would be awesome. I'm also hoping for October for myself. Either way, you're getting a copy of Emerald next month. Yeah, Emerald seems like the move. I hope they fixed the seed thing. Odds are they didn't, but it'd be cool if they did. Oops. Good luck on your run. I'm quietly checking in from time to time. Oh, thank you. We're almost there. But much appreciated. Thank you. I hope they don't drop it in September. I'm actually worried they're just gonna drop it like September 1st or 2nd. I'm like, not on my birthday, please. I mean, it would be cool to have it on my birthday. But like, I need to finish this. We don't got much time. You lost your copy of Emerald from your childhood, so getting another is needed. Ah, fair. Emerald's good. And I feel like they're gonna add the event Pokemon too. I'm sure they will. There's no way they don't, right? Shiny Mew hunting? Yo. Oh, that's gonna be so banger. Yeah, if I don't do a Nuzlocke, we're gonna get through it much quicker. Much quicker. I think we gotta do Emerald. Either fix seed or not, we gotta run Emerald. Yeah, post-game. Battle Frontier? Battle Frontier would be so fun to go through too. Because I've never really gone through it as a kid. And I think now I'm a bit more familiar with Pokemon where I can maybe contend against the NPCs a bit better. Because they were crazy. So fix seed is like a micro seed? Yeah. In Emerald, the seeds are weird because if you close the game, it doesn't re-roll. Or it doesn't change the seeds, so the shiny frames are like preset. So you kind of have to time it a bit differently so that you hope to land on a shiny. They had a similar thing with Colosseum. Colosseum functions the same way. Where the seed is set the moment you, like, boot up the battle? It's really weird. But yeah, it's specifically Emerald. If Ruby Sapphire shiny rolls and seeds work like FireRed, LeafGreen, but Emeralds is different. Because something with the code was messed up. I didn't know that until, chat told me at the start of this challenge. But Emeralds is especially more broken with the seeds, because it really is just like... Because if you save, you still have that same seed. So yeah, you just have to time the frames differently, and then hope for the best. Korean duder, how you doing? Hello. Hello. How's your shiny beast? 4,700 on Suicune. Ah, soon. You got it. You got it. Dog, cat, beast guy coming soon, please. That is a tough hunt, though. It's so long. Yo, what if we time travel to the moment we get the shiny? No Rels and Emerald? No! Emerald is... We're just talking about Emerald. Emerald being, like, weird with the seed. But... yeah, hope you get it soon. Good luck, good luck! Phase 8 or something? No. No. How are you doing your rolls out of curiosity? I know that you're getting different phases, but how are you doing your shiny rolls? Season Scary only really affects soccer set hunts. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. How'd you do the, did you do the starter one? Shiny Slowpoke is his next encounter 100%. Oh, you're at the next one. You're a little early. You're a little early. You're 45 seconds in the future. No. So you traveled back in time, and you thought it was 45 seconds. Instead, you meant 4.5 minutes. Right? You have shiny Kip. Oh, okay. Wait, W. So for shinies, from my understanding, because I've never done this before for Emerald, and I do want to get Emerald when it drops, and shiny hunt in it, you save, check every few frames, and make sure the input's at that different time, the moment you grab it, and then check it, and then if it's not shiny, after a few checks, you save at a later point, and then do it again, right? That's my understanding. You're hunting Azoth in Usum, so I'm watching you to keep me interested. Hey, let's go, let's go. I hope to entertain you well. I'm kind of out of talking points, but I hope to entertain you well enough. Go look at the Azoth in Usum. Every 50 soft resets, you have to make a new trainer for the starter specifically. Like every 50, you have to make a new trainer. Wait, why every 50? Wait, is it the same save and every 50? I might look up a guide, if there is a guide, but... that is so interesting. Whole new trainer rerolls the seed. This only works if it's a new game and you have a working battery. Gotcha. But if you're rolling 50, if it lands on the same frame, then... do you, like, wait more every time? Based on my understanding, 50 is just to keep it fast, as otherwise you have to wait more and more frames. But I feel like 50, what if you, like, land on the same frame in the 50? Like, you're not always mashing A, right? You're like, you try to time it differently each time? You do 50 to 60 trainer and basically click every time the hand moves on the ball to choose. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, now I think I'm seeing the... reenactment. Try to time it differently. If you see a shiny zig, that means you can get the sword too. Zigzagoon! Okay, so yeah, you do time it differently. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Because that was my understanding, but... I... wanted to make sure. You time it based on different things like the route sign showing up or the hand icon moving. The odds of you hitting the same frame are very small though. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see if they fix the Emerald Seed first for the re-release, if they do that soon. If they don't, then definitely gonna keep it in mind. Odds are, honestly, I don't think they're gonna fix it. Pokemon's funky. I think they're just gonna add it. And then just unlock the events. The Palmec Berry Glitch? I don't think they're gonna fix like those. Because they still have like the Nugget Bridge exploit, they still have the mail glitch in this game. I don't think they're gonna patch those. I think they're just adding them to Switch, changing the code a little bit to make sure it works with the Switch and Switch 2, and then maybe unlocking the mythical Pokemon. They fixed the work glitch? Oh, that one's like a broken one though. Like that one's actually broken. But like exploits, I think they left. It's not a big enough deal. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna fix it. I think it's just, it is what it is. So they're probably gonna leave the seed. Legends? Oh yeah. I remember seeing the Johto Pokemon at the end of Hoenn, and someone was shiny hunting them and they had to bring out like the battle TV or something. Isn't the RNG you see not restarting also a big issue? It depends. Like, I think the roar glitch, like, takes away from the Pokemon entirely. But I don't know how much they care about people shiny hunting. I think they're like, RNG seed not restarting shouldn't be that bad. That's what I imagine the Pokemon Company would say. Because it's specifically mostly for shiny hunters. And maybe some, like, RNG battle stuff, but... I don't know. We'll only know when it happens, but my assumption, my presumption, because we don't know, is that they're not gonna patch it. But I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. I do hope they patch it, but they only changed like one thing in FireRed LeafGreen. Alright, now I am informed. Thank you. Wait, this is so good. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see whenever they drop Emerald. What they end up doing with the seeds. That makes sense. Slowpoke, where you at? Come on, buddy. Shinies are timestamps. They are timestamps. Honestly, anything before a shiny is filler. A lot of it is filler. That's how I see it. So right now we're in filler arc. But we can make filler arc fun! I'm out of talking points though. I've run out of topics. Ba ba da na na na. Four, 3, 6, 5. We gotta play like Naruto filler music, like ba ba da ba da ba ba ya ba ba da ba ya ba ba da. Time reset arc was crazy. I mean, technically, it was a time reset arc. When we lost. Missed the Poobah streams? Yeah, it's just a little too distracting for me when it's mostly meant to be a work stream. I do miss it too, but it was a little distracting. I think for like a just chatting it can be fun. But It was very, very distracting. Do you have a favorite console? I feel like there was so much whimsy during the GameCube era. Can I say that? I love the GameCube era. Wii U also had whimsy, but it was becoming something else. And then it turned into Wii U. So that was interesting. I like the Switch as well. But GameCube just felt so magical. That was like such a core part of my childhood. Are you pausing Lamsauce streams? Oh, I didn't pause them because of the distractions. I paused them because I've been doing offline work that I don't want to show on stream. And also, I'm almost done with the video for my own channel. And I feel like it's wrapping up, and it's getting to the point where it's better to just upload it than to show it on the editing stream. Naruto was literally me as a child. Naruto was was what I wish I was. Naruto was who I wish I was as a kid. Just like some nuisance. But also very true to their word. Kid me? I think Kid me was pretty honest for the most part. But I wish I wasn't that shy. I'm so shy. I still kind of am, but I'm better about it. Tyler, hello! Happy Saturday! Happiest of Saturdays. I am so eepy. I didn't have like a lazy Saturday sleep in. I tried to. Slept late, woke up early, and then just laid there for a while. You couldn't go back to sleep. It'd be what it be. I will say the Lamsauce streams, though, definitely had the best system when I was running timer. Because I was able to focus. Got your stream on the right monitor and CEO on the left. Yo, what's up, CEO? What's up? Hello. Can I poke them? Like those flashback episodes, like, I was like, that's me! That's actually awesome, what the heck? Never owned a Dreamcast, but it seems like a very whimsical console. I agree with that. Oh, you're watching CEO, the Melee turn. Oh, I thought it was like CEO of... I thought it was like CEO of Advanced. It's like... Oh, is that right now? Wait, they have so many tournaments this month. What the heck? Like, they just had Gommel, and then Supernova, and now they got CEO. Should I just go to the East Coast and hang out there for like a month next year? Because it seems like they have all the big events. What the heck? Grady, how you doing? Starter, Charmander. If you're curious of the team, you can see all the shinies with, exclamation point shiny in chat, or you can check the YouTube description. You're likely moving to the East Coast? Whoa! Really? Wait, that's awesome. Take me with you. You're watching a Tokon Guilty Gear Avatar Lamb multi-stream? What the heck? Well, that sounds fire as hell. Wait, I might have that on the side later. Wait, twitch.tv/CEO. CEO Gaming. Oh, but yeah, honestly, I haven't been running the editing streams because I've been like listening to a stream on the side. And high key, well, the streams are so funny. I don't want to just be working and then just like sitting in silence and suddenly just laugh. Like that sounds chaotic. Because I wouldn't run the stream audio on the editing streams. It would just be quiet and my microphone would be on. And I'd just be like, oh. Sometimes I'll just randomly burst out laughing because it's so funny. Dude, I've been watching so much Squeak. Squeak is so funny. Wait, which part of the East Coast though? Or Tyler? Did the Midwest? Whoa, my gosh! Was it the Midwest tornadoes? Did I talk you out of the tornadoes? Street Fighter 6 should also be going on. Ooh, I see a Tekken and Guilty Gear stream. I don't see the other ones. Potentially Virginia. Oh, I've been there once. I don't remember it very well.
Atlas 200 grams cheered. X1. I've been seeing Squeaks on my feed, but I never watched his stuff. Is he good?
He's funny. He's so funny. Would you ever play Animal Crossing? I played Animal Crossing, but it was before I recorded content. I don't think I'll play it again, though. I just think it's like a cozy game. It's fun. I do like cozy games. But I don't think I'll play it again anytime soon. Because I just fall off my island so easily. Low-key moving out by the end of the month, but not sure we're going yet. No, that's fair. Well, I hope you find a place. Ooh, yeah. That is coming up. Maybe you can, like, run a temporary place until you find a place where, like, oh, yeah, this place could be, like, a good long-time one. Hear me out. Steal a CEO's house. They have, like, 5. They won't know if one's being used. Right? The templates to your parents' place. Oh, I see. It's gotta be something, though. I wish you good luck on your hunt. I wish you good luck. I hope rent is not atrocious and they treat you well. And the landowner is chill, too. Or the property manager. Whoever. How goes hunting? It go good. It go pretty good. Very chill. Is Slowpoke 100% here? Yes, in the water. If you're surfing, it is 100%. Okay, let's see. I see the Tekken stream, and I see the CEO gaming one for Guilty Gear. Capcom Fighters. Oh, I see. Dude, I almost just joined their stream. I like clicked on it, the area where that button was, and I almost just clicked to join their stream. It's been so embarrassing. Melee went on break streams on YouTube? Is there no Melee CEO stream on Twitch? Oh, it's VG Bootcamp. Ah, classic. Just got a shiny Go-Go in Za. Nice! We love the goat. The goat. Is this Metafy sponsored? It's not. I didn't know CEO hosted Smash. Oh yeah, they've hosted Smash for a while, I think. I didn't know CEO held other games. Dude, CEO is sponsored by SanDisk? What the hell? That's crazy. Hi, Mikey. Hello, Mikey. Wait, it says I have a free Prime sub available. Who do I use it on? Alright, chat, who wants to fight for my Prime sub? Oops. Is there like another Smash tournament next week or what? Because there's been like back-to-back-to-back Smash majors. The biggest one was actually Supernova though, right? I gotta go one day. I've been saying I want to go, but I haven't. But also, I don't like planes. That might be why. That might be why. Next one is Riptide. Has it always been like a September thing? I thought that was like a July thing. Almost 300 hours. We're so close to 300. Oh my gosh. We're almost there though. Dude, imagine Shiny Slowpoke appears right at 300 hours. Excuse me, I could be yawning. Long night, long night. Playing Pokemon Platinum again on your dis. Which shiny do you recommend to shiny hunt? I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of one, but I don't know. Oh, like Riolu you could only get from that frickin' egg that Riley gives you, but egg hatching in that game is so slow. That would be unfortunate. Weasel. No, I don't know. Animated Angel, I you doing? Dax Adventures. Ooh, good luck. I hope you get the Articuno. W Icebird. Frosty Bird. You swapping today, 4,500? Yeah, we're gonna be swapping at 4,500. Then we're going to binge editing like crazy. We're trying to get that video out by Saturday, and I also got like some work to do. So no streams next week, chat. No streams for anyone just hopping in. No streams next week, or until we finish the video. If I finish it early, then we can stream. If we don't, then no stream. Either Saturday or Wednesday. It's going to be the upload dates. Saturday, or sorry, next Saturday or the following Wednesday. Not this upcoming Wednesday, but the one after. And then we're gonna binge Slowpoke like crazy when we get back, chat. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Yo, melee heads. Who would you say is the best melee player? Is it Zane or... I heard Cody Schwab was pretty good too. And like if he competed more. Yeah. Yeah. Like if he competed more, he'd be the best, right? Because he doesn't really go to events. You're getting Slowpoke today, I believe it. I am so down. I am so down. If we do get it today, though, I'd be a little worried hopping back in and then trying to figure out what to do battle-wise. Be like, oh, we got Slowpoke, right. Then be like, okay, now we gotta train. He's going to events again, he just took a break. From what I heard, he tends to, like... He goes to events when he can, but, like, he's not really sponsored, so he goes to, like, whatever's close. So that he doesn't have to spend much money, like, traveling. Or if there's, like, a big pot. Then he'll enter. Wait, who won Supernova? I could be wrong on that, though, because I don't really know Melee very well. But that's what I heard, watching a stream. I'll sponsor him if he pays me his prize pool. No, I think he goes for the prize pool, if I think about it. Slowbro or Slowking? It'll be Slowbro. Slowking is a trait evolution. Oh, he won Supernova. Oh, wow. Dang. Was Zane second? Hello, Wombo combo? Oh, yeah. Those guys are awesome. Happy feet! Wombo combo! Alright, chat. Last one, Hundy. Thank you, Mikey, for the last prediction. Last one, Hundy. Zane did get second. Okay. Dang. Okay, I see Ultimate up on VG Bootcamp. We should have a watch party, chat. That'd be fun. Ultimate is to get a watch. No, that's my game. What the heck? Just kidding. I haven't played that in years. So I still have searching for your shiny Charmander from February 27th. Dang. Since it released. How long have you been hunting? Like, hours-wise. I do hope you get it soon, though. Here's the hoping. I bring upon you good luck. Boom. 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 3 booms! Every day for hours. I'm really hoping you get it soon. You probably already, like, optimized it, but text speed fast, blue border, shiny, if you're looking for the shiny. I'm really hoping that shows up for you. I give you whatever luck I can offer. Salute to you! You're hunting on the same game, but on your Game Boy. You're hunting all the starters. Got Charmander out of female Bulbasaur. Just waiting on Squirtle. Ooh, good luck with Squirtle. I hope that shows. I hope y'all get your shinies. Have you ever accidentally run away from a shiny? I have not, surprisingly. I don't know how. But I've been pretty good about it. You're looking at every soft reset? Gotcha. Yeah, I go for the blue border because I think it's faster. Because if I'm looking at my sprite, I'm like, is this shiny? I don't know. Like, you can tell with all 3. But the blue border is just like so much quicker. Maybe your Switch doesn't want you to get it. No. It's gotta show up at some point. You got it. You just gotta believe. For Orochimaru, hello! Haven't stopped in for a while, but hope it's going well. Slowpoke's your favorite Pokemon ever. Good luck. Thank you! Appreciate the luck. Thank you. Here's to hoping that I get this soon. This is our last shiny. I think we're just gonna skip Articuno. Even if Hoenn doesn't drop soon, we're just gonna skip Articuno. That was the for fun hunt. We're just gonna skip it and run it with A-Team and hope A-Team wins. If A-Team does not win, we'll have to resort to B-Team, but we'll have to hunt a few more shinies. And then this challenge may be on hold after. But A-Team, I feel like could do it. We got potions available, we got level cap being +3. The only thing we really have to look out for is, I think Silphco, we have to be careful because they do have Destiny Bond. Some of them do have Destiny Bond. I think we run Butterfree for Destiny Bond Pokemon. So we can put them to sleep, and then knock them out. If they get put to sleep, wake up, and then Destiny Bond, and then I knock them out, I would cry though. A-Team's got it. I'm a believer. I think A-Team's pretty raw. I think A-Team looks really good. Not chopped at all. Sorry, I had the stream for Ultimate open. It was like a Kirby inhaling on the edge, and the opponent was just like standing there like, what do I do about this? How do I get around this? And eventually he just ran into it. Man, okay, I gotta turn the stream off. It's like actually like I'm watching an iPad. The ultimate gameplay is so cringe, but to be cringe is to be free, right? To be cringe is to be free. Sometimes you gotta have a little cheese. This is... The number 18 is used in numerical code. What are you talking about? We're not talking about that right now. What's that? That's not the subject at hand. Where'd that come from? Just stay on topic. There's no actual topic, but I think that's a little far-fetched of a topic to bring up. Not far-fetched, because it could be a true fact, but it's a little out there. A little out there on this. Gonna do the same Nuzlocke? No, I'm gonna do a shiny only run. I would do a Nuzlocke after, because I don't remember. The thing is that I don't remember Hoenn very well, so I don't think it's a very good idea for me to do a Nuzlocke. Until after I play it again. The thing is, though, if I do another Nuzlocke, I'm gonna use speed up. It just takes too long. I think people respect the fact that I'm not using speed up, but the downside is just that I never upload. That's the biggest downside. And this challenge took like, what are we on? Like, we're still on month 6. And I haven't been able to do much outside of that. Like, Pokopia, I touched it. Did not finish that. Champions, I played it like 3 times on stream. Haven't played it since. Like, it's just a huge time sink. And I love it. I do love this challenge. I think it's a very fun one. But if it's gonna be a video, I just think, like, most streamers do use speed up anyway. Or you at least have multiple consoles. So I think I gotta run speed up. For a Nuzlocke. Shiny only, though. Shiny only, I'm gonna run no speed up. I think that's fine. Because I'm only getting 6 shinies, that's fine. Any tips for starter shiny hunt? No, you already have, like, the speed thing. I'm just looking at the blue border on the summary. That's about it. Switch LeafGreen has speed up? No, it would be, through other means. Legally. But nah, it doesn't have speed up on console, unfortunately. But yeah, first run, whenever they drop, like, Hoenn, we're gonna do Emerald Shiny only. I was about to be so mad if you hunted Geosis and could've used speed up. No. No, you're good. Because a lot of creators do use speed up, as a creator standpoint, because they just... It takes a lot of time. I think, besides me, the only person who doesn't use speed up, or, like, multiple consoles, I think, is Johnstone. And Johnstone does, like, crazy long stuff. And mine is still pretty long, but Johnstone's, like... Mine pales in comparison to Johnstone sometimes. Emerald? No, nothing's been said about Emerald. So, nothing's official. Nothing's been said. So we do not know. We will only know if they say or whenever it comes out and people data mine it. Will you shiny out the legendaries and Deoxys for a fun little video? In the future, but not anytime soon, for sure. Because if I didn't wipe the first run, I think I would have been able to do that. But since I did wipe, this is like another 300 hours. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do all that, but by the time Hoenn drops. Or by the time, the new game drops. And I'm trying to allocate my time more to other things. Because I'm still going to be doing shiny hunting, but it's going to branch out a bit more. So it's going to be on hold for a while. I have like so many challenge ideas that just take so long. And they'd be fun. They would be fun. But... I think long term, I think I want to make better streams than... And also good videos, but I do want the streams to do well. I think before I was focused on the video aspect. So the streams were like, just like supplementary. Like, it's fun to chat with chat. But, I think doing other things would just allow me to get outside the Pokemon only bubble. That's the full transparency there. But we'll still be doing shiny hunting. Just like a little more chill about it. Even during Hoenn. I think through Hoenn we'll be occasionally just dropping some other games. Or playing some other games on stream. Throughout. Like in the middle of it. Like we'll probably do a Hoenn hunt. And then we'll play like Close to the Lamb for a day. And then we'll go back to Hoenn hunt. Then we'll play like Mario Kart. Then we'll go back to Hoenn hunt. And then once we're done with that, I do need to finish Pokopia and XD. And Legends ZA. Like, a lot of stuff I've just been putting on hold. Anyway, you can tell I'm a mess. But I'm trying to gather myself to run it long term. It's just that these hunts take so long. It's pretty easy to get disorganized. So Slowpoke. Anyway, I hope that answered your question well enough. I know I kind of just went to other topics, but I wanted to be as transparent as possible. But I do have an idea for the legendaries. It's just a matter of when can I do it, and is it within the realm of do I have enough time to run it? You know? Lamb, can you find the shiny already? Oh, yeah, 1 second. Not this one, but the next one. Yeah, my bad. I kind of forgot. Forgot what we were doing. 4447. This is it. This is it. Never mind. It felt like the right number, though. I never finished Rhythm Heaven. Yeah, there are just so many things I start and I'm like, oh, I never finished that, huh? Winds and Waves? I was talking about it the other day, but it's gonna be some South Asian meal for sure. Like, if it's Philippines mostly, it could be like some ube thing. If it's like Vietnam, I can see pho. Banh mi would be so good. But if it's like they're generalizing Southeast Asia, I can see pandan being popular. Maybe some like pandan foods, like pandan waffles are so popular, dude. Oh my gosh, pandan desserts in general. Oh, it's so good. Poke bowls? I think it's more like a Hawaiian thing, right? Hawaiian and Japan. I don't know, when I went to Vietnam, they didn't have no poke bowls. Oh, they had like the layered jelly though. I can see layered jelly being a thing. Poke bowls would be really good. I just don't think it's a South Asian thing. Entirely. Right? Am I wrong on that? I'm a potentially South Asian who grew up in America, so I actually don't know. Dude, what if what if Winds and Waves had Jollibee? What if Weewa had Jollibee? The Filipino spaghetti. Woo! Are Pokeballs Hawaiian? Wait, I'm gonna Google this. Pokeballs origin. Okay, Poke. Oh, it's Poke. Oops. Pokeballs originated in ancient Hawaii. Asian immigration impact. In the late 19th and 20th centuries, Japanese, Chinese, and Filipino immigrants introduced ingredients like soy sauce, sesame oil, and green onions, shaping the marinade style of poke recognized today. Oh, so it's a blend. It's like Hawaiian, but with the immigration. They've added more to it. I see. That could actually be a thing. But Chinese, Japanese, and Filipino. I guess it would be a Filipino thing, specifically. For South Asia. We just don't know which part of South Asia it is, right? Or it could be both. Like, there's a lot of water, so it could be across, like, from Nam to the Philippines. What's above Vietnam? You used to be Filipino? Oh. What happened? Wait, now I want a Pokeball. Ah, dude, that sounds so good. Still thinking about Vietnamese Gen 10 though, so that's my headcanon. That's honestly mine too. With how much water there is, it seems like it's set between Vietnam and the big gap of water and then the Philippines. Alright. Map South Asia. Yeah! Yeah! Exactly, yeah. Unless it's going from China to the Philippines. Or Malaysia. It could be Malaysia. Indonesia? Oh, it could be all four. If there's so much water, it could be all four. Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. My brain was just going across like 2 lands. Vietnam and the Philippines, but they could have so much more. So many more islands. It's like Hawaii. There are no more Phillies near your Pino. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Da na 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 na. Hope they do well with the lore of the actual region layout and gym system. Can't get over more Chinese legends in Spain. Yeah, I was trying to find some, like, reason as to how that happened. Like, maybe they're trying to reference the Silk Road or something for just some trade system. But they never explained that. They kind of just, like, left Chinese artifacts in Spain. And we're like, yep, these are here. Looked like it was in Chicago? Oh, true. I saw the big bean in the Weewa trailer. That's true. Pokeballs. What was a Slowpoke? A Slowpoke's a Slowpoke. Oh, like animal? I wonder the same thing. I don't really know. It's kind of like it wants to be a hippo with a big old tail combined with like a dog. I don't know. Now wait, make a Big B in a Pokemon, please, Game Freaky. Ew! Yuck, what the hell? Slowpoke is me, RL. Honestly, same. Would be more open to it if the legends were like African or Arab themed because of the history of Spain and the Muslim kingdoms there. But China seems out of place. Yeah, no, I agree. I could not find any lore on that. I was like, maybe there is some jade buried in Spain? Or like some sort of overlap for like trade or conquest, but no, they kind of just had that. I couldn't find anything, but I might have missed something as to why there were Chinese legends there. Oh, maybe in Wiwa they're going to have Spanish legends underwater. They just swapped. Maybe they're secret lore in Pokemon only. Maybe they'll explain it and then like patch it. Not patch it, but like not retcon, but they'll figure out lore to explain why they were there. Like, the Ruinous Legends were really cool, but I really don't know their lore. Oh, Hippo Otter, true. Yeah, the shiny lock everything? In newer games, yeah. It is unfortunate. I believe their reasoning was so people could focus on the story, but I feel like if people had the option of shiny hunting before, it's such like a long task. I feel like it's not a problem. It's a strange change. Maybe they wanted it consistent with the story too, for the Pokemon that you grab. Because the starters you grab are in the overworld, and if they're not shiny and you grab it, I guess it's funky, but I don't know. I don't know. They should be shiny. It's the consumer's choice to shiny hunt, right? What happened to Whimsy? Crazy that all of Blueberry Academy is underwater. Yeah, this seems like a hazard. Seems like a big hazard. Na 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 na. Ba na 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 na. Four, 4, 8, 4. Chat. As a reminder, there will be no streams next week. We'll be focusing on editing the video. So hopefully you guys get run 1 video soon on the YouTube. And then if I finish early, we'll run a stream. And it should be longer. It should be longer. Assuming nothing else pops up. But yeah. It's gonna be a big grind week. of edit. But do not fear, for you can watch all the VODs again on the Lamsauce VODs channel, or you can watch the videos on Lamsauce Live, or you can watch the videos on the main channel. We have a little bit of content you can look through on the YouTube to fill up the void. And if you want to hear me just yap, I need more watch time on the VODs channel, so if you could do that, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Just like have that lurk in the corner. You can catch up on VODs. For any that you missed, you know? And if you don't want to, that's okay too. Like, I get it. But it's an option. It's an option. Doo-doo-doo. But that once that video's out, we're gonna be going crazy with this and wrapping this up. Doo-doo. Oh, the whole Rhythm Heaven video? Oh, it's... it basically is just like a cut down VOD. Live channel is mostly the cut down VODs, where it kind of just cruises. It cuts down like some of the downtime, but there's still downtime because it's like a music centered game. So you'll hear a lot of rhythm and such. But the other stuff, I think it's just low-key chill. But yeah, I have a better idea on how I want to plot the other, how I want to plot the channels. It's gonna be good, chat. It's gonna be good. Mason, I'm doing well. How are you? Lamb, do you like the idea of me being your guest star while you're gone? No. I don't trust you. I don't trust anyone with the name Create Ion Sync. It'll be like a crossover episode. This isn't the Sweet Life of That's So Hannah Montana, you know? That's So Sweet Life Hannah Montana. This isn't that. How about me if I'm co-sitting? No. No. No way. Alright, chat, last 6 encounters. No Jimmy Timmy Power. Oh, that one's good too. Lamb hits us so rude. Your words, not mine. Four, 4, 9, 7. Four, 4, 9, 8. Do you believe? 1 in chat if you believe. 2 in chat if you don't. It hasn't quite shown yet. But, dog, we're gonna go freaking crazy when we get back. You can entertain chat? Ew. Ew. No. During editing week, will Lamsauce be streaming? Nah, it's gonna be focus week. Because the editing week is also for incoming work. And I don't like streaming during that, because I can't show anything on the screen, it's just my face. For that. But if it's my stuff, I can share it, but it's wrapping up, so it doesn't make sense. And also I get pretty distracted when I'm doing the editing stream. It's fun. It's fun chatting, but I think it's more so for the slower, mundane tasks, like finding clips and stuff. Okay, no shiny Slowpoke. That is a-okay, though. No shiny Slowpoke. We will continue the following week, chat. We'll have to wait. We'll have to take a week off of streams. then bam, video, and then bam, we back in it, and then we hopefully finish this by the time Hoenn comes out. I'm a little worried. But I think we can do it. I think we can. Thank y'all for hanging. I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys don't miss me too much during this week. Lamsauce main channel, Lamsauce live, Lamsauce VODs. All channels you can watch to fill in the void. Or, there are also a lot of really good shiny hunters if you want to check out other people. I always recommend other shiny hunters. They cook, dude. They also can commentate and keep the conversation better than I can be humbled there. But yeah. Take care. I'll see you guys next time. Salut. And next time I see you guys, there should be a new video up. Goodbye.